Another point is illustrated by this graph about power series' ability to predict what's going on. When we look at a simple geometric series, we know that y is equal to 1 over 1 minus x. And in this case, what we're doing is we can just look at this, and if x is equal to 0, we get 1 over 1, and therefore at 0 we get 1. At 1/2 we get 1 over 1 minus 1/2, which is 2, and there that is. And we see that by the time we get up to 1, this goes to a vertical asymptote in an infinity. So this is the function right here of y is equal to 1 over 1 minus 1/2. And then I've also plotted, and like I say, in your book there's a good picture of this, not this kind of picture, but really a nice one, on page 545. You can see that. But now I've plotted out kind of my estimation of what it would look like if we used a partial series, okay, a partial sum, to represent this function. Okay, so here's our polynomial plotted out, all right, and that's as red. Now, what I want you to notice is that as we move away from the point of center, and that's centered at 0, right, the estimation becomes less good, poorer, becomes poor as we move away. So when we're at 1/2, oh, it's fairly close, but it's not perfect. Actually, if you look at the real graph, you can see that it's actually a little better than what I've drawn in here. I've exaggerated this a little bit. But by the time we get out here to like 0.99, it's not very good at all. And I did some calculations in Excel and found out that 8 terms did a pretty good job of estimating when x is equal to 1/2. But when I got out here to get this level of accuracy, I needed something like 1,000 terms to be able to get decent accuracy when this is, because when this is 0.99, we get 1 over 1 minus 0.99, which is equal to 100. Okay? And like I say, I needed over 1,000 terms to get the kind of accuracy I was getting in with much fewer terms in here. So that's a general phenomenon. The farther we go away from the center, in general, on average, all things being equal, the less accurate the polynomial prediction will be. And if you want more accuracy, you'll have to include more terms.